Hey Suncrest, wow, it's been an absolutely wild week, hasn't it? And I hope you're hanging in there. I hope you're staying calm and peace-filled. My kids came home from school today and now they're off for the next few weeks. We have a 1-year-old in daycare. It's crazy. I know it's crazy, but I wanted to give you a little update about what's happening at Suncrest right now and some things that I'm going to ask you to do to make a difference in the region. We have decided to move all of our worship services this weekend online, so we will not be meeting in person on Sunday morning, and I'll give you some more details about that. It's going to be a phenomenal experience online, but the most important thing I want us to know is that, most of you experience Suncrest through the weekend service and then maybe a few other ways, but so much of Suncrest is about what doesn't happen on the weekend. There's lives that are changed there, but we're out there changing lives during the week, and my sense is that especially while we temporarily can't gather in person on the weekend, our ability to engage our region with all of its needs should ramp up during this time, and that's exactly what's going to happen. So get this, today I met with the Director of Public Health for Lake County, and I offered our church's services, our people, our facility, anything that they need as they start working through this crisis. And she told me they don't have an immediate need right now, but we would be on the top of the list of people they would call as things potentially escalate over the next week or 2 or 3. So that's the kind of church we're going to be. Also, I went to the Food Bank of Northwest Indiana, and here's what I found. They serve a group of people in need, and the need for volunteers right now is surging upwards. They distribute food every Saturday morning, including tomorrow morning, and they normally have about 60 volunteers who are there and ready to show up, and their volunteer director told me that because of the coronavirus, they're down to only 10 volunteers for tomorrow, and they have a great need. They don't know what to expect as people show up and may have a much larger crowd than normal needing the food. So I told her, no problem, we're Suncrest, we're here for you. So we've activated some teams. Get this, we have a team that usually serves at the Down Syndrome Association, but they've had to suspend their programming for a little while, so we're trying to shift them over to the Food Bank of Northwest Indiana. We have some groups, different things, but she actually told me they could use up to 200 volunteers tomorrow. And so I actually want to invite you. Now, a couple thousand of you are going to watch this video. You can't all show up, but I'm confident since it's tomorrow morning, if a crowd shows up tomorrow morning, it could be anyone over 8 years old. Of course, you have to be healthy and willing to serve, but if you could show up at 7 a.m., you'll be done by 10:30 a.m., and you could be a tremendous blessing to them tomorrow, and they're going to need help like that in the weeks to come. And this is my point. This is exactly who Suncrest is. We're being used by God to change lives, and at a time of need in our region and in our community, we're going to step into that because we are salt and light. We are a city on the hill. We're going to bring hope and help to our region. So I can't wait for what's going to happen over the next couple of weeks through your service, through my volunteerism with our church. We're going to have a meeting Monday morning to chart out all kinds of other opportunities that are going to happen in the coming weeks, but just keep an eye out for that. Now, back to the idea of our gatherings. So we're not going to meet this Sunday. I'll keep you in the loop on the weekends to come. At 9 a.m. Sunday morning, our worship service that we've prepared online is going to go live. And I hope that all of us are there at 9 a.m. You'll be able to pick it up after that if you'd like, but we're gonna experience the 3rd week of Getting Past Your Past. I did the teaching for it. There's some music with it. There's actually a really special treat. There was supposed to be a baptism at our Thursday service, and even though we canceled the service, we still did the baptism. It's all part of this package. So there's going to be a really, really healthy online experience that I really hope that you'll participate in. Now, there's a couple things that you'd probably expect me to mention. We do all of our work during the week. The only place we have a financial income is on the weekend, and now we're not meeting on the weekend. I know a lot of you give online, so I'll be very grateful that you just keep giving online when we can't meet in person. And I don't hesitate to ask those of you who don't give online to take that step and give online this week so that we don't lose a step financially while we are out there trying to serve our community more than ever. But I'm confident in who we are and the moment for our church to really make a difference, to really represent Christ well, and let people know this is the way followers of Jesus work. We look at the broken parts of our world and we lean in to try to serve them. So there will be a lot more communication in the coming weeks, but I can't wait to be with you online at 9 a.m. Sunday morning. And if you want to show up at Food Bank of Northwest Indiana tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., that would be awesome. Thanks, Suncrest. I love you so much.